What's going on, everybody? Julian here, Jay Lewis Trading, just doing a weekly recap. Wanted to talk about the top end of the markets, couple of stocks that I was in that worked out, couple that absolutely bombed. Here it is, SPY. Markets are looking good. A little bit of a dip over the last little while, but it's looking like we're going to go in for a strong close on the week for Friday anyways. You're noticing that, pardon me, that the diamond's doing the same thing, a little bit of a bounce off of a support level, and the Q's doing the same thing, bouncing off a support level yesterday, pushing itself back up to all-time highs. Having said that, we got the IWM. This is the small cap indice, and what you're seeing here is that price action since January, so virtually all year, has just been moving sideways. 234.5 over 206. We're just dipping below that 200-day simple moving average, and this isn't necessarily the best news. I've been noticing that the VIX has been experiencing a bit of an uptick lately, and yesterday I was watching some dark pool action, and there was a massive print long for the VIX. What does it mean? I don't really know at this moment. It really depends on what the markets decide they want to do, obviously, but when people are starting to get long the VIX, there's an undertone of the fact that volatility is about to uptick. Maybe the SPY comes off. The IWM tracking small caps, which is kind of a risk on trade first, is suggesting that if it takes out 206, that maybe the markets are losing steam. I don't know, right? We have to wait and see what these support and resistance levels do. I do want to talk about ATVI. This is a trade that I've been in for the last little while. Timing has been an issue on this particular stock. I was shorting this about a week and a half ago. I did well over a 2-day period, and then since then I've been squeezed from about 79 all the way up to 86. Price action has lost steam, 4 points towards my target. Here's the unfortunate part. Today's the expiration date on these options, so this entire position will lose all of its value, and what I suspect is going to happen is that this is going to break down, just not during the time frame of where I bought options. I bought options with 3 weeks worth of value, and they're expiring today, and this trade is turning out to be a dog. Now, we do have XOM. This is Exxon. I put this out in the group the other day. $55 support level broke down after I saw a very, very large dark pool print on this one, and so I decided to get short this thing at 55. It's now trending down about 3 points lower at 52. Great thing about this, it's up over 100%. I think we're up about 125%. It's MGA that we were also looking at 81. Now, this was a bit of an arbitrage trade. I saw this thing at 84. Massive dark pool print at 82. Stepped into this thing, and you can see that it has stepped down into the high 76 levels. This has been one of the bigger trades over the last little while. So this is something that we also participated in. All of these, I should say, Exxon and MGA, Magna, whatever these guys do, I talked about these in chat the other day, along with Ford as a short yesterday. Massive block print. This thing has stepped down a little bit. It's a lower price stock, only about 12 points. It's trading at 1270. So it hasn't done a ton, but it is still short, and this is something that we talked about. Again, massive block trades coming through, and that's kind of what we've been working on for the week, watching the top end of the market, watching the VIX come up a little bit, watching the smaller cap IWM indices work its way down to a key support level, and then shorting stuff like Exxon, shorting stuff like MGA, shorting stuff like Ford, and then on the flip side, getting squeezed on Activision, which I'm still a little confused about, but the charts and the markets are always right. If you have any questions, reach out, julian@jlewisTrading.com. I do want to leave you on this note, and that is that the markets are starting to look a little bit shaky. If you're wanting to hedge long investment type positions by shorting, you really do need to reach out. There will be a link in the description box below as to how you can get in contact with me for a one-on-one strategy call, which I strongly suggest, especially since we're talking a lot about shorting these days. And again, if you have any questions, julian@jlewistrading.com. Click the link in the description box below. Take advantage of a free one-on-one strategy call, as well as getting your free trader blueprint.